Good evening and welcome to the Hereford Times Health and Social Care Awards in partnership with the University of Worcester. I don't think celebrating the hard work of health and social care workers has ever been more important. I can only imagine the hours they've had to work and the things they must have seen during this pandemic. I hope for a few hours this evening our finalists can put their feet up and celebrate everything that they've achieved. When COVID-19 locked down the country, our lives became very different overnight, and the plans for these awards were sent into disarray. However, we knew we had to find a way to make sure they could go ahead and reward those in the health and social care sectors for their dedication, compassion and care demonstrated on a daily basis. The awards celebrate the amazing work that teams and individuals are doing. They celebrate the commitment, dedication, enthusiasm and inspiration of health and social care workers. It became very clear how much their work is appreciated when we received over 250 nominations from members of the public, colleagues and organisations. These nominations flooded in after the health and social care sectors rose to the challenge of fighting the global pandemic. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the judges for the time and expertise they brought to the process. It was a time-consuming job reading all the entries, and it was very emotional hearing some truly inspiring stories. However, tonight's finalists and winners definitely deserve their accolades. These awards would not have been possible without the support of our sponsors. They continue to champion these awards during these challenging times and have helped ensure they can go ahead online tonight. I'd like to thank our title sponsor, the University of Worcester, and our category sponsors, Altogether Care, who have supported two categories this evening. Harrison Clark Rickaby's, Herefordshire and Worcestershire Clinical Commissioning Group, Herefordshire Council, Hoople Limited, Limco Limited, Rotherwood Healthcare, Taurus Healthcare, TPG Disable AIDS Limited, Worcestershire Health and Care NHS Trust, and Wye Valley NHS Trust. I'd also like to thank Catherine Harriott Bespoke Home Care, who have sponsored the souvenir programme which will be in the Hereford Times on November the 5th. In it you'll be able to find out more about tonight's winners, so be sure to pick up a copy. We want this evening to be as interactive as possible, and while we might not be able to be in the same room, please put your messages of good luck, celebration and support in the comments below this post. I know our finalists would love to see them. Your awards host this evening is very used to being on your screens. He'll be instantly recognisable to you as the health editor at Good Morning Britain and for his appearances on the Lorraine Show with his slot The Pulse, where he looks at the health topics that have been discussed in the media that week. Please welcome Dr. Hilary Jones.
Thank you, John. Well, welcome to the Hereford Times Health and Social Care Awards, which I'm absolutely thrilled to be hosting, albeit remotely through the medium of this small screen. These awards are the health and social care equivalent of the Emmy Awards in the world of television and emerging media. But as far as I'm concerned, and I'm sure all of your patients and clients will agree, these are always more important and never more so than in this particular pandemic year. We could in fact call them the Pandemmy Awards because all the nominees and winners from whichever discipline of healthcare they work in have done an absolutely outstanding job in 2020 in unprecedented and highly challenging circumstances. You always work hard, above and beyond, but this year many of you have made even greater sacrifices and often taken personal risks. Earlier in the year, we saw the general public come together out onto the streets every Thursday evening and show their appreciation by clapping for you. All of you, every single one of you deserve recognition, and I'm immensely proud to call you my colleagues. Now, before we get to the awards, I'd just like to spend a couple of minutes reflecting on how the virus has impacted on all of us. It's a serious business, of course, and it will last a while longer. But we will get through it, and amongst the things that will help will be to be grateful for what we have and to keep our sense of humour. For example, I think we can all agree that in 2015, not a single person got the answer right to the question, where do you see yourself in 5 years from now? For those of you of a certain age, how many thought that after surviving all that unprotected sex that you had in the 70s, 80s and 90s, that you might die from an unprotected handshake in 2020? Who would have thought that something like this could affect every facet of our lives? Going to the pub, shopping, the theatre, film and sport. A lot of people are drinking more alcohol, I've noticed, haven't you? I mean, personally, after lockdown, I was delighted when the pubs opened up again as I needed a reason to drink less. But since no one seems to be able to get a test for COVID-19 at the moment, the alcohol test for loss of taste and smell is quite a good alternative, I find. What you do is you pour yourself a glass of wine and first see if you can smell it. If you can, that's good. Now drink some and see if you can taste it. If you can, that's great, because it's a negative test. It confirms that you don't have coronavirus. Last night, I tested myself 94 times, and every time it was negative. Tonight, I'm going to test myself again, because when I woke up this morning, I had a bit of a headache and felt like I was coming down with something, a bit worrying. I'll put this aside. Shopping is a different experience as well, isn't it? The masks, the social distancing, the hand sanitizer. At my local supermarket, they use a temperature scanner. I think it can affect your memory, though. I'm pretty sure it can, because I went in for bread, milk and sanitizer, and I came out with gin, wine and chocolate. So be careful of that temperature scanner. Now, here's a tip if, like me, you also forget the hand sanitizer. Horse manure. It works fantastically well. You just put your hands in the horse manure and you spread it around a bit, and it prevents you touching your face. Everyone stays more than 2 metres away. Nobody shakes your hand, and you always wash your hands before eating. Cheap too, and very accessible. And thank God for Netflix, eh? Don't you think? Netflix? I mean, films have been decimated by the restrictions. The Seven Dwarfs were advised only recently that they can only meet up in groups of 6. And one of them, of course, isn't happy. As for the Magnificent Seven and the 12 Angry Men, well, you can forget about that. And who'd have thought, amongst all those team games, football and rugby would have been played behind closed doors? There's only fencing left. It's the perfect sport right now in the pandemic. You have to wear gloves and a visor anyway, and if anyone gets closer than 6 feet, you just stab them. Finally, a word on masks. You can say what you like about the 94 nudists on the beach at Cap d'Agde in the south of France who all tested positive for COVID-19, but at least they were all wearing masks. I'm not sure exactly how they were wearing them or where they were wearing them, but they were. All I would say to them, and anyone else for that matter, is wear them correctly, because as someone said recently, wearing a mask on your chin is about as useful as wearing a condom on your testicles. I make this comparison because what we need right now is clarity. On to the awards themselves then. The Hereford Times have been sent some messages of good luck and appreciation for the finalists tonight. Here is the first message from Dr. Phil Hammond.
Hello, gorgeous, lovely health and care workers from Hereford and surrounding areas. How are you doing? I'm Dr. Phil Hammond. I've worked in the NHS for 33 years and I've never known anything like it. This year you really have gone above and beyond. Everybody's clapped you on a Thursday night, but it's now time to clap each other, celebrate the extraordinary commitment and compassion you've shown through these very, very unusual times. When people ask me the secret of health, I think actually it's far more about relationships than it is about medication. It's how we support each other. It's how we support our patients. And it's really good to come together and celebrate. You can't do that in person this year, so you're having some virtual awards. Everything's done via video these days. But I want to give yourselves a big round of applause. And of course, big success to everyone who got this far and the eventual winners. Wish I could be with you in person. Hope I will be one year. But in the meantime, look after each other. The NHS is fabulous. We're proud to work in it. And thank you for serving Hereford and doing everything you do. Have a great evening. Bye for now.
Thanks, Phil. Now, our first category this evening is the Child and Adolescent Healthcare Award, sponsored by Harrison Clark Rickaby's. The award was open to an organisation, department or individual that specialises in the care and treatment of children and adolescents within Herefordshire. The finalists are Caroline Amos, an epilepsy nurse at the county hospital, who was a true professional and truly caring person as she helped a family cope with the seizures of their teenage son. Jo Griffiths. Jo's job at Herefordshire Council is to make sure children get the support they need to move on to higher education and fulfil their aspirations. She's passionate about the children and their families. And Hilary Jones. What are the chances of that? Someone else having a brilliant name like Hilary Jones, a woman with a good boy's name. Hilary is head of Herefordshire's virtual school, whose job it is to make sure each of the 300 or so children in care that they deal with achieve the best educational outcome they possibly can so that their life dreams can come true. To announce the name of the winner, from Harrison Clark Rickaby's, Head of Health and Social Care, Rebecca Leask.
We're delighted to be sponsoring this award, and I'm pleased to announce that the winner of the Child and Adolescent Healthcare Award is Caroline Amos.
Okay, so the Hereford Times are running a Health and Care Awards. The awards have been going on for 3 years and they've had to move online because of the pandemic, obviously. What they do is that they celebrate the hard-working NHS and care workers. So this is a message from me, hoping that the guys do really well on the online version of this.
Thanks, Simon. Our next award is the Mental Health Award, sponsored by Worcestershire Health and Care NHS Trust. This award was open to a department or individual who specialises in the care and treatment of mental health within Herefordshire. The finalists are James Baker. James has been an inspiration, undergone personal sacrifice, but never wavered in his commitment to running Hereford Make and helping people with mental health issues. The Cart Shed. The dedication of the Cart Shed staff to providing the mental health support their clients needed when COVID struck included taking a pay cut, increasing their workload, and moving inside from the woodlands to Zooming from a desk. And Ewan McPherson and Paul Stevens are proving there is strength in numbers with their newly created mental health support group for men flourishing and making a big difference, thanks to their drive and commitment. Let's hear from the sponsor, Worcestershire Health and Care NHS Trust, to announce the winner.
Congratulations to all the finalists and the winners. And the winners of the Mental Health Award are Ewan McPherson and Paul Stevens.
Oh, hello gang. It's celebration time because it's the Hereford Times Health and Care Awards. It's the finalists. You know, we've moved it virtually because of COVID, but its aim is to celebrate the important role of Hereford's NHS and social care workers. I've got to remind you that every one of you are special and you're appreciated. And I personally want to thank you for always showing how much you care. So tonight is a motivational shout out to all NHS and all social care workers in Hereford. And a special scream, yeah, to all of tonight's finalists. Everyone in the community thanks you for all your help and your support during these difficult times. So keep on doing what you're doing. Be well at all times, and remember, you have only one life, and if you look after it, it's going to last your lifetime. In fact, I'm reminded that life is like cornetto ice cream. You need to enjoy it before it melts away. Be well. Say yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Motivator. We move on to the Palliative or End of Life Award, sponsored by Altogether Care. This is an award for an individual or team that recognises how choices made by the person being cared for and their family are central to the service and care that's delivered. The finalists are Dr. Kath Blinman, an unstoppable work ethic, fabulous sense of humour, deeply caring nature, sensitive and intuitive. That's how colleagues at St Michael's Hospice describe Dr. Kath Blinman. Diane Newman. The way Diane Newman handled the last days of life for a care home resident, despite the complications of the COVID restrictions, showed just what a caring and creative member of the Aspire Living team she is. And St Michael's Hospice. The love and kindness of the staff at St Michael's Hospice was so overwhelming it brought tears of joy to the wife of a man in his last few days and left her with treasured memories. To announce the name of the winner from Altogether Care, owner Helen Gordon.
It's been really hard this year to choose from all the nominations for this award, but it gives me great pleasure to announce the winner of the Palliative End of Life Award goes to Diane Newman.
Hello, this is Ben Fogel here, sending a message to all the awards finalists at this year's Hereford Times Health and Care Awards. I know that this has been going for 3 years and this is the first year that it's been moved online because of COVID. I'd like to send my own personal congratulations to all the NHS and care workers. Your work through the pandemic cannot be underestimated. So from me and from everyone else, thank you so much for all of your work and to the Hereford Times for running this important award.
Thanks, Ben. Who let you into my back garden? Our fourth award tonight is the Care Trainer Award, sponsored by TPG Disabled Aids Limited. This award is for outstanding work in care training. The finalists are Anne Boyles. Anne's training consultancy is highly regarded, not least by the carers who attend and swear by the fact that her knowledgeable and passionate training helps them deliver top-class care to their clients. Dominic Coleman. It's not just staff who are impressed with the skill and enthusiasm of Dominic Coleman's training at Hereford Care. He's also been known to train the families of clients as well to ensure they get the best possible care. And Angela Dallow. Angela's training relentlessly focuses on ensuring the highest standards. That's why she's loved by her Rotherwood colleagues and the residents who benefit. To announce the name of the winner from TPG Disabled Aids Limited, Head of Sales, Jamie Bacon.
The whole team at TPG are very proud to be sponsoring this award this year. The winner of the Care Trainer Award is Angela Dallow.
Good evening, everybody. It's Mike Bushell here. I just want to say good luck to everybody tonight at the Health and Care Awards, fantastically organised once more by the Hereford Times. So important to keep this event, which has been going for 3 years, going, despite the pandemic, but it's moving online, to really celebrate and thank with all our hearts the huge efforts by the NHS and the care workers, not just in the area but across the country. But this really toasts and celebrates the particular ones in our area tonight in Herefordshire. So have a really good evening. Let's celebrate all the achievements online. We can still get together online. I hope it goes really well, and thank you so much for all you do. I hope you're rewarded in the future for all and recognised going forward that it really is a sea change in recognition for all that the NHS and care workers and health workers do in our country and for tonight in Herefordshire. Have a great awards night, and thanks to the Hereford Times for organising this.
Thanks, Mike. Our next award is the Healthcare Employer Award, sponsored by Hoople Limited. This award goes to the healthcare employer who demonstrated a strong commitment to employees without diminishing the care they provide. The finalists are Catherine Harriott, Bespoke Home Care. In just 5 years since it started, the Catherine Harriott Agency has gained a reputation for quality across the sector, with excellent staff retention figures and a team of carers who describe it as an amazing employer. Kemble at Home. From those who've been there a few months to ones employed for more than a decade, the staff reviews of Kemble at Home are the same. They're wonderful to work for. And Services for Independent Living boast staff turnover and sickness levels well below the national average. No surprise when staff describe them as providing a wonderful working environment. To announce the name of the winner, from Hoople Limited, part of the executive management team, Stephen Weller.
At Hoople, this year we are really proud to be sponsoring the Hereford Times Healthcare Awards. The winner of the Healthcare Employer Award this year is Catherine Harriott Bespoke Home Care.
Hi guys, it's Emil Heskey, and I just want to say congratulations to everyone who's been a part of the awards at the Hereford Times. Obviously the awards have been online now because of COVID, but it's great to see everyone celebrating the NHS co-workers. Keep up the good work, guys.
Thanks, Emil. We move on to the Healthcare Team Award, sponsored by the Wye Valley NHS Trust. This award is about teams working together to deliver improved patient care. The finalists are Here for Care, Caring and Thoughtful, Compassionate, Immense, Brilliant, Professional, Dedicated. Some of the plaudits in a string of nominations for the Here for Care agency from satisfied clients. Herefordshire Local Optometric Committee. From large multiples to small independents, the Herefordshire Local Optometric Committee members pulled together to take the strain off the health service in the pandemic to show how teamwork can make a difference to patients' lives. And Catherine Harriott Bespoke Home Care. COVID could not beat them, despite all it threw at them. The Catherine Harriott team worked together and looked after each other to ensure the best possible care for their clients through the crisis. To announce the name of the winner, from Wye Valley NHS Trust, Trust's Managing Director, Jane Ives.
Good evening. I'm here to present the Healthcare Team Award. And this year has been a year where teamwork's been really important in how we manage the COVID pandemic for our local population in Herefordshire. So the winner of the Healthcare Team Award in Herefordshire is the Herefordshire Local Optometric Committee.
Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Dawn Harper. I'm a GP and I hear that you are having your Health and Care Awards online tonight because of the pandemic. So I just wanted to take this opportunity to thank you all for all your hard work during what have been really quite tough times in recent months. And of course, to wish the finalists all the very best of luck.
Thank you, Dr. Dawn. Our seventh award this evening is the GP Practice of the Year Award, sponsored by Rotherwood Healthcare. We were looking for a GP practice in Herefordshire that stood out for the level of care they provided. The finalists are Found Hope Medical Centre. Going the extra mile with their care and support is what the patients think of the staff and doctors at the Found Hope Medical Centre. To quote, "We've had amazing care." Kingstone Surgery. Great teamwork was what patient after patient pointed to as they praised Kingstone Surgery. GPs, pharmacists, nurses, receptionists and cleaners are excellent, professional, helpful and empathic. And Staunton-on-Wye Surgery. The praise from patients for the doctors and staff at Staunton-on-Wye Surgery came streaming in, such as first class, brilliant, my GP is a guardian angel and absolutely awesome. To announce the name of the winner representing Rotherwood Healthcare, the editor of the Hereford Times, John Wilson.
The winner of the GP Practice of the Year Award is Staunton-on-Wye Surgery.
Hi Hey guys, James Buckley here. I just wanted to wish all the Hereford Times Health and Care Awards finalists good luck with tonight's awards. I know how hard you have had to work during the pandemic. I can only imagine. To be honest, I can't imagine. I've got the easiest job in the world. I'm a lazy, uneducated fool, so thank God there are people like you around. And whilst it is sad that you don't get to meet in person, I really hope you guys enjoy your day. And lots of love. Bye.
Thanks, James. Our next award is the Dementia Carer Award, sponsored by Herefordshire and Worcestershire Clinical Commissioning Group. This award recognises the contribution of an individual care worker who strives to improve the delivery of care for those suffering with dementia. The finalists are Dawn Dorr, was instrumental in seeing the Leominster Meeting Centre transition from a research project into a highly successful service providing advice and support for those affected by dementia. Michelle Prideaux is a mentor to staff and a compassionate carer to residents in the dementia specialist John Sperry Memorial Unit at Lynn Hales Hall Nursing Home. And Nikki Thomas is a role model for kindness, caring and best practice at Hampton House Residential Care Home with her passion for working with people. To announce the name of the winner, from Herefordshire and Worcestershire Clinical Commissioning Group, Managing Director Joanne Ulner.
Good evening, everyone. Herefordshire and Worcestershire Clinical Commissioning Group are really proud to be sponsoring this award. We really wanted to do this because it's really important to us that people with dementia get the best care that they can. So thank you to everyone who's been nominated. Your work has been exceptional. However, the winner of the Dementia Care Award this year is Nikki Thomas.
Hello to everyone at the Hereford Times Health and Care Awards. It's Becky Adlington here, and I know you've been going for a couple of years, but obviously this year having to move online because of the current situation. But I still hope that you have a fantastic evening. The awards are obviously so important to celebrate all the hard work of the NHS and the care workers, which I think, to be honest, is more important than ever right now. So just congratulations, well done to everyone working through this time. I know it has been extremely difficult, so hats off to you guys. You guys are absolutely amazing. So enjoy tonight, enjoy the awards, and whether you win or just simply nominated, it's a reason to celebrate, as you guys are absolutely fantastic. Well done.
Thanks, Rebecca. We move on to the Care Home Worker Award, sponsored by Taurus Healthcare. This award recognises the contribution of an individual care worker who strives to improve the delivery of care in the care home sector. The finalists are Ryan Anderson. He may be young, but Ryan, a care assistant at Gwen Wolford House, is seen as a natural leader and a shining example to other young people to join the care profession. Rebecca Marshall. Selflessly, Rebecca had to overcome personal tragedy when her mother, who she worked alongside at Newman's Care Home, died of COVID. But she put her grief to one side to ensure the residents got the care they needed. And Emma Thompson. COVID and floodwaters lapping at the door, Emma Thompson refused to be phased as she steered Hampton House Care Home and its residents through tough times while continuing to deliver first-class care. To announce the name of the winner, from Taurus Healthcare, Managing Director Mike Hearn.
Taurus Healthcare, on behalf of Herefordshire General Practice, are delighted to be here this evening to present the Care Home Worker Award winner. Clearly, it's been a busy time for all of us, and care homes and general practice have had to work hand in hand to fight this crisis. And I hugely respect the professionalism and the hard work that's gone on across care homes. So I'm delighted to announce that the Care Home Worker Award winner is Rebecca Marshall.
Hi everyone, Millie Bright here, Chelsea and England footballer. I understand the Hereford Times are running the Health and Care Awards online now due to the pandemic. I'd like to say thank you to the Hereford Times for putting this award on. It is solely there to recognise all the hard work that the NHS do and the care workers as well. This night is for you. It's all about your recognition, all your hard work, and giving you guys what you deserve. So I hope you all have a lovely evening. Congratulations to all the winners, but you all deserve an award from me. Thank you for all your work, and take care and stay safe.
Thanks, Millie. Our 10th award this evening is the Domiciliary Care Worker Award, sponsored by Altogether Care. This award is about celebrating the important work that the third sector and community teams do in health and care. The finalists are Ruth Davies, giving up a Valentine's Day dinner to go to the aid of a vulnerable client in an isolated rural home is all in a day's work for Ruth Davies from Services for Independent Living. Sam Gawler's caring nature shone through from the first moment he arrived at Services for Independent Living, and he's flourished into a credit and joy for the agency. And Alice Wynne, come rain or shine, storms and severe floods, Alice from Services for Independent Living battled through to ensure she was there to support her clients in isolated rural areas and provide outstanding care. To announce the name of the winner, from Altogether Care, owner Helen Gordon.
We're really proud to sponsor this award this year, and I'm pleased to announce the winner of the Domiciliary Care Worker Award is Ruth Davies.
Hi everyone, it's James Haskell, and as you all know, the Hereford Times have been running the Health and Care Awards for the last 3 years. All of you have now experiencing it online due to the global pandemic, but tonight is all about celebrating the amazing hard work of the NHS and all the care workers who have always been the real heroes out there, along with the armed forces. But in this time of pandemic, the NHS and the care workers have gone above and beyond and have worked themselves tirelessly to help so many people to save lives, and have had to deal with some pretty traumatic things. So it's really important we celebrate it. Everybody, please enjoy your evening, and hopefully we are on the other side of all this, and these virtual events will be a thing of the past. So enjoy yourselves. And I haven't been punched in the face by the wife. It's actually a spider bite. So if any of you know any good nurses, let me know.
Thanks, James. Now, funnily enough, we have some excellent nurses in the Good Nurse Award, sponsored by Limco Limited. We were looking for a healthcare professional who demonstrated an innovative and caring approach to their work. The finalists are: Ricky Baker was warned that care for children was not a suitable role for men. He ignored that warning and is now an ambassador for his profession. Wana Gidefolvi, highly rated by her colleagues at Gwen Wolford Nursing Home in Hereford. Wana has a heart of gold and is also, quote, bloody brilliant at her job. And Grace Heal, taking on extra work during the COVID crisis, but keeping up her high level of care with dedication and commitment is what impressed Grace Heal's colleagues at Taurus Healthcare. To announce the name of the winner, from Limco Limited, Business Development Manager for Medi UK, Andy Holman.
On behalf of Medi UK, I'd like to say it gives us great pleasure in sponsoring these awards, particularly in these very tough times. We have huge respect for the work that healthcare professionals have been doing, and it gives me great pleasure to announce the winner of the Good Nurse Award, and that is Ricky Baker.
Hey everyone, it's me, Beverly Knight, saying congratulations to everyone who is a finalist at the Health and Social Care Awards. I know you guys have had to move online because of COVID. The Hereford Times newspaper, you guys deserve all the respect for putting this on, for supporting all the frontline workers. You guys are fantastic. Congratulations, good luck, please, please, please know that we, the public, really care about the hard work that you're doing. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. Even though it's not in the flesh, even though it's online, I hope it's fantastic all the same.
Thanks, Beverly. We move on to the Care Hero Award sponsored by Herefordshire Council. This award recognises that all of our care workers in Herefordshire are heroes. Care workers make a difference to people's lives every day, and this award celebrates that. The finalists are Helen Gordon, from starting up her own agency, Altogether Care, 6 years ago. Helen Gordon has established a wonderful team and touched many lives thanks to her care, compassion and dedication. Amanda Merritt. Live-in carer Mandy of Kemble at Home has made all the difference to her client's life, being a precious companion through good times and bad. She's an unsung hero. And Lynn Tompkins has inspired families and staff at Oakland's nursing home with her tireless and heroic efforts to engage the residents in activities and keep them in contact with their loved ones during the lockdown. To announce the name of the winner from Herefordshire Council, Assistant Director of All Ages Commissioning, Paul Smith.
Good evening, ladies and gents. Lovely to see you all here this evening. The winner of the Care Hero Award 2020 is Mandy Merritt.
Hi everyone at the Health and Social Care Awards. It's Michael here from the Great British Bake Off last year, and I hear that your award ceremonies had to move online because of COVID. I mean, everything's because of COVID this year. However, I hope that's going well for you. I mean, if it was an award ceremony that I was going to, not in person, I would not be wearing clothes from the waist down because no one needs to see that. And if anything's pre-recorded, you don't need to wear clothes at all. You can just be sat in there with a dressing gown with a bucket of ice cream and a bucket of popcorn. I mean, that's my kind of dream night. Anyway, I want to say thank you so much. And I know you're celebrating the NHS and the care workers, and that's so important, especially at the moment. It's really proved how crucially important everyone in that sector is to all of our well-being and all of our health. So thank you and congratulations for all of your hard work. I'm wishing you all the best for tonight and good luck. Thank you for your hard work. Mwah.
Our final award this evening is Outstanding Contribution to Health and Social Care, sponsored by the University of Worcester. This award is for a winner of one of this evening's awards and is the overall winner. To announce the name of the winner and to say a few words from the University of Worcester, Head of University's School of Allied Health and Community, Elizabeth Davies-Ward.
It gives me great pleasure to be here today to announce the winner of the Outstanding Contribution to Health and Social Care. Never has it been more important to recognise the work of those in the sector than now, and we are all truly grateful for that contribution. Choosing a winner posed a significant challenge because, in my mind, all the nominations were high quality, high calibre, and all worthy of an award. The University of Worcester is one of the largest educators of healthcare professionals, and we pride ourselves on the fact that many of our students too make a contribution and will one day be in roles where they will make a difference to the lives of those that they come into contact with. So it gives me great pleasure to announce that the winner of the Outstanding Contribution to Health and Social Care goes to Ewan McPherson and Paul Stevens from Hereford Men's Mental Health Group.
Congratulations, Ewan McPherson and Paul Stevens. Those who nominated our overall winners were clear. They had offered a lifeline to those suffering in silence. They'd given hope to vulnerable people. They'd provided a glimpse of light at a time of darkness. They'd made a huge impact in a short space of time, reaching out to help men, some suicidal, talk through their mental health issues. Congratulations to all tonight's finalists and winners. You are at the heart of our communities, and the work you do is appreciated by every member of it. These awards would not have been possible without the support of our sponsors. They continue to champion these awards during these challenging times and have helped ensure they could go ahead online tonight. So I'd like to thank our title sponsor, the University of Worcester, and our category sponsors. Altogether Care, who've supported 2 categories this evening, Harrison Clark Rickaby's, Herefordshire and Worcestershire Clinical Commissioning Group, Herefordshire Council, Hoople Limited, Limco Limited, Rotherwood Healthcare, Taurus Healthcare, TPG Disabled AIDS Limited, Worcestershire Health and Care NHS Trust, and Wye Valley NHS Trust. Here's a message from Catherine Harriott Bespoke Home Care, who've sponsored the souvenir programme.
Huge congratulations to all tonight's finalists and winners. Catherine Harriott Home Care have sponsored the souvenir programme, which will be in the Hereford Times on November the 5th. Make sure you pick up a copy. But again, a huge congratulations to everybody tonight. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching the Hereford Times Health and Social Care Awards 2020. I do hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. It's been brilliant. Good night.